interview questions, how to prepare interview questions, and it is a compulsory part of your HSC board. So, on today, we are going to study about the email writing. Okay, email writing. How to write email. So, you will a doubt come in your mind why this email writing is prescribed to our syllabus. Definitely, such kind of a doubt comes in our mind. Is it correct? Why is it prescribed to our syllabus? Even in a board examination, they will ask you this topic comes for the 4 mark. It comes for the 4 mark. Write an email to the dash 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 company for the purpose of demanding them some of the agricultural equipment for your farmhouse, like that. Otherwise, write an email. There is a vacancy in a particular company. Suppose that there is a vacancy in a Honda company. So write an email to that company and write an application in that email to receiving a job opportunity, like that. Otherwise, there are different kinds of mail you can do. So, what is the need of this email writing to your syllabus? So, first of all, you come to know about that need. What is the need? And the need is that previous period. If we think about 5 years ago, if you look back to our 5 years ago, you come to know that at the time of previous 5 years, when there was not very lot of internet in the society, using the internet or in the society, there was not computer, or there was a net cafe, but we never go to that net cafe. You can remember those days. So at the time, what we do? We use letters. Okay. We use letters for that purpose. For suppose that I want to convey my message to someone else, that some of my relatives living in the Mumbai, and I want to convey my message to him. So there was the two way. That first of all I can call him by the landline number, and if that person don't have a landline number, so that another way, what was that? I have to send letter. I have to send letter to that man or to my relative. So that was the condition previous 10 years or 5 years ago. So that was at that time, if you need a job in any company, what you do? You have to send your biodata, your application to the particular company, and then what you have to do? You have to write down an application to the company of that particular officials. Then you have to provide your biodata CV, that is called curriculum vitae, to that company, and then you have to send that all information by the post. And when that letter or that application reach by the post, speed post, registered post or simple post, when it reach to that particular company, after that they give feedbacks to you by the postal agency. Okay, that was the condition before a decades ago. But nowadays, today's age is very fast. You know very well. Today is very fast. Now there is the facility of internet. There is the facility of internet. we have each and every person we have having a smartphone in our pocket. So then what we do if we want a job or if we want to give some information, if we want to make some communication with someone else, so for that we use the internet, we use mobile phones, otherwise we send message, everything else we can do within a second of a moment. You are that all information goes to someone else. So you can remember that yes, similar kind of a situation is there now in every company. There is a job vacancies, and if you want to send a letter, so you have to do them email. So what is email? What is the long form of email? Yes. Yes.
Electronic mail.
Yes. It is the long form of the email is internet mail. So electronic mail. Mail means patra. Mail means patra. Electronic mail. For that purpose, if suppose that someone is living in America, you need a job in America and you are living in India. It's an impossible task to send a letter to the America. So we have to use electronic mail. So what is very essential in this electronic mail? Yes, obviously internet. Then what is very essential? Address. Before a period, just a minute. Before a period, suppose that someone want a job in America, so he need an address. Okay. You have also address in India. For example, what would be your address? Might be, for example, we can take the example. What is your address? Short में बताएं. उनके name कादम्बरी खंडारे. That is her name, कादम्बरी खंडारे. जगदीश नगर. Okay. Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, whatever ward number 1, whatever sources, suppose that to be ward number 14. Okay. Then Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar or whatever the detailed address. Okay. And the address of the company is there. You have to send a letter on that address. Then they said you their reply on this address, and this all activity has been done by the post. But now this is a very ancient, means what, outdated thing. Now there is a electronic. It took place to the electronic mail. Now this is very odd, or what we can say that outdated method has been used. Now it is outdated. There is no need of this. Now electronic mail is very important. Okay. For that purpose, in the same kind of manner, this address has been replaced by something else. What is that? Email address. What is your email address? You created, how many people from you created email address, update address? Okay. 9 or 10. Okay, beta, what is your email address? Stand up. Vikas Jagtap. Okay. Vikas Gmail है? Gmail ना? @ is the address of Vikas, and if you want to get a job in America, so there is no need of authentic or ancient period address. This is the electronic address, electronic mail address of the Vikas, and he will send from his own address with the help of the internet to the company, his biodata, his curriculum or whatever, so his personal information about the education or as his curriculum data is there, he will send, and he will do these all activities by the computer, and now this facility is also available in the smartphone. Okay, so then he will open his smartphone. Everyone has a smartphone nowadays. I think so 99% people have use their smartphone, but actually we use for the different kinds of things. For example, taking a selfie, taking a selfie or taking a photograph, then making different kinds of reels, है ना? इसके लिए हम फोन का इस्तेमाल करता है, ऐसा आपको लगता है? वॉचिंग फेसबुक, व्हाट्सएप, ट्विटर, इंस्टा, इसके ऊपर ज़्यादा नहीं, है ना? इसके ऊपर नहीं, या फिर कहेंगे तो ऐसा बंदर की जैसा मुंह करना, ऐसा करना, है ना? इसी के लिए हम क्या करते हैं, मोबाइल फोन ऑन. But there are several benefits of the mobile. That email, one of that email is very important. Means to say that पहले ancient period में जो था वो postman आपके घर पे एक लेटर आके देता था, हाँ ये लो भैया आपका लेटर. We were waiting very consciously. अभी देखिए आपको जॉब लगना है, गवर्नमेंट सर्विस में जॉब पाना है, अभी जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है वो जो देखेगा अब आएगा, पोस्टमैन आएगा, आने आएगा तो 10 बजे आएगा, 11 हो गया, 12 हो गया, ऐसा बहुत क्या करते थे, वेटिंग कर रहे. आज जरूरत नहीं है, आपके मोबाइल फोन किससे में है, आप तुरंत आपका मेल एड्रेस खोलकर देख सकते हैं मेल आया क्या, विदिन अ सेकंड. वहाँ भी प्रोसीजर जो होती थी वो प्रोसीजर हो रही है. सपोज दैट इफ यू वांट टू गेट द जॉब इन मुंबई में आपने एप्लीकेशन किया है और वहाँ पर वो प्रोसीजर हो गया, उसके बाद में वो सब जो एप्लीकेशन होगी, आपके जो भी अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर होंगे वो बाय पोस्ट भेजेंगे, तो पोस्ट से फिर वो एक आधे जो रूरल एरिया में रह रहा है एक आधा बंदा वहां तक पहुंचने के लिए बहुत टाइम लगता है, बराबर है. लेकिन अभी वैसा नहीं है, वो जो होता है उसका जो डाटा है दैट इज ऑल फिक्स इन द कंप्यूटर, एंड विद इन अ मोमेंट व्हेन दे एंटर that all orders have been dispatched to the everyone else on their email address within a second. This is the benefit of the internet as well as this is the benefit of a smartphone. Okay, for the safety purpose smartphone is created. Instantly we can make the contact with the someone else. Instantly within a second. Suppose that someone is working in the field and I am here and I want to contact with that person before a period what we have to send someone else that yes go there, this other is pass away and give the message to him. But now this is not happened. That within a second the message, where are you? Yes, your father is passed away. Or suppose there are someone else is working in a field and he wants to get the information of market rate which is situated at Gangapur or Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. For that purpose, within a second, a farmer can call to that marketplace, and within a second he can get the rate of his soybeans or wheat or whatever the crops he produces in his farm. This is the benefits of the electronic mail or electronic internet. So this you keep in your mind. It is also very beneficial point, and that's the benefits and unbenefits. Now, so for that purpose, it was a very old, outdated method, and it is that's why it is drop out from your syllabus. Writing the letter, that is drop out, and now this is new one added. Okay, this is new one added, and that's why here we can see that email writing is given to your syllabus. Okay. Okay, then you can see page number 105. So you what is the background of email? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then now what we have to do, that page number 105 you can see that have a clear subject line. Don't forget your signature. What to do and does. हमें क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना दिया गया है. Use the professional salutations. Don't use humor or cramps. Then recheck your email. Don't assume the recipient know what you are talking about. Keep up private material confidential. Don't punctuate your leak. Keep your email short and flawless. Stay concise. Don't hit reply all. Check your attachment before sending. Don't think that no one but the intended recipient will see your email. Then include your name and signature with additional details and contact information. Don't forward email without permission. So this is the basic information is given related to the email. Now here the email is given. What is email? The information is given. What is email? So this is not a very short information which I have already explained to you. Electronic mail, as known as email, or it is email is given there. Dash is one of the most commonly used services on the internet, allowing people to send messages to one or more recipient. एक से ज़्यादा लोगों को हम ईमेल के द्वारा मैसेज भेज सकते हैं. Email was invented by Ray Tomlinson in 1972. You can underline to it. Who invented email? And when it was invented, this is a GK question that might become in your NDA examinations also in the GK form. So keep in your mind and underline to it. It is added a more information to you. Then why use email? The operating principle behind email is relatively simple, which has quickly made it the most popular services used on the internet. And with the traditional postal service of for your message to reach your recipient, all you need to know is their address. Its two main advantages over paper mail are the speed at which the mail is sent and the lower cost. It is very lower cost. What is the beneficial of it? That why the email is very beneficial is the very lower cost, cheapest, very cheap. We can स्वस्त दरामध्ये आपण अनेक लोकांना मेल पाठवू शकतो. पहिले आपल्याला जर विचार केला पोस्टकार्ड वगैरे ते जे प्रोसिजर आहे ती केल्यानंतर ती आपल्याला पोस्टात घेऊन जावं लागत होती आणि 40 ते 45-50 रुपये खर्च त्याला येत होता एका साईडने पाठवण्याचा. तर तो आता एकदम आता इथं काही नाही आहे. आपल्या जर मोबाईलमध्ये इंटरनेट असेल तर एका सेकंदामध्ये पाठवतो, म्हणजे पूर्ण महिन्याभराचा आपल्याला डाटा असतो. त्यामुळे आपल्याला फार कमी स्वस्तामध्ये हे पडते. सो बेसिक इज द email Make sure that your email stand out because of the content, not because of sloppy mistakes, poor formatting or casual language. So you have to not use very casual language in the email. खूपच फार अशी casual language वापरण्याची गरज नाही आहे. Details मध्ये देण्याची गरज नाही आहे. It should be very short. First thing is that use a readable font in a 10 to 12 point size in your email. In your email there might be 10 to 12 point. Means you have 5 to 6 line, not more than. Your email should be very short and it would be only 5 to 6 line. That is the fastest आवडीमध्ये तो email तुमचा असावा. Then and more information, most important is that what is your requirement, what is your essential thing you mentioning it. जे काही essential thing असेल ते आपण email मध्ये टाकावी लागत असते. Then your email address should just include some combination of your first and last name or first entitle and last name. So the email which I have put down because Jatta, then so this is one. So what it is included that your email should be with your first name and last name. Okay. तुमचा email जो address असावा तो first name and last name में असावा. Then you can include some of the numbers there. And then the address is @gmail.com. it is official. Okay. gmail.com है 85. तो अभी सबसे ज़्यादा तो gmail ही कर रहा है तो हम gmail का यूज करते हैं. Then here what we include when sending a job search correspondence and the email message format you should see when you are sending employment related email message. So the purpose which is given to your examinations is that that email writing should be used for the purpose of a job sending correspondence. Correspondence means correspondence, job search correspondence, job नोकरी वगैरे शोधण्याकरिता जे काही आपण correspondence places and addresses for that purpose we use. So it should be very sending employment or related email message. That email message complaint means to say that how you can create that message. Have you seen that complaint? email की complaint देखा आपने कभी? देखा होगा ना? अरे मैसेज कभी जीमेल बोलते हैं क्या आपको खुद का कभी आप बोलते हैं ना? जो भी यूज किया जाता है वो उसे कंप्लेंट कहते हैं. वो फुटवेयर्स होते हैं उसके अंदर तो हम बाद में पढ़ने वाले हैं हाउ टू राइट डाउन द ईमेल ऑन द इन द पेपर. तो वो मैं आपको बताने वाला हूँ. ठीक है. द फॉलोइंग मैसेज कंप्लीट्स लिस्ट द इंफॉर्मेशन यू नीड टू इंक्लूड इन द ईमेल मैसेजेस यू सेंड एंड व्हाइल सर्चिंग फॉर अ जॉब सर्च करने के लिए बेसिकली जॉब सर्च करने के लिए ही आपको ईमेल आएगा. ये नहीं होने वाला है. जॉब सर्चिंग के लिए फॉर एग्जांपल आई नीड अ जॉब एंड फॉर ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ दैट आई हैव टू सेंड अ ईमेल टू समवन एल्स. That will be not happen. Means your in your examination it will be asked. Might be the situation will be changed there. Okay? Situation वहाँ पर कुछ बदल सकती है. तो हम situation भी किस तरह से बदलने वाली है उसको बताएगा. Use the templates as a guideline to create a customized email messages to send the employer and the connection. Subject line is there also very important. Here, don't forget to include a clear subject line in your email. Title, subject line means title. What is your subject? आपका सब्जेक्ट क्या है उसका टाइटल भी लिखना बहुत जरूरी है. यूज द सब्जेक्ट लाइन टू समराइज व्हाई यू आर emailing. So it is very short form that why you are emailing, why you are doing this electronic mail to someone else, what is the purpose. So it should be very clear in a one line in a very title position. Then some example of a strong subject line. कुछ एग्जाम्पल दिए उन्होंने सब्जेक्ट लाइन के एप्लीकेशन फॉर मार्केटिंग एसोसिएट. मार्केटिंग एसोसिएट के लिए आपको एप्लीकेशन करना है. मार्केटिंग एसोसिएट, मार्केटिंग एसोसिएट marketing associate means what? Market associate. इसको पता नहीं. Market associate means what? That the people who went in the market for doing the marketing of different kinds of product. Market associate. I don't know if you have seen or not that Yamar that when you went to the some doctor, so you can see Yamar can be after 5 o'clock. Medical representative, फार्मास्यूटिकल कंपनी की जो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव थे एमआर करके जॉब होता है. और आपको कंपनी का जो मेडिकल होता है वो जाके आपको हर डॉक्टर के पास में जाके उसका आपको एडवर्टीजमेंट करना पड़ता है. और डॉक्टर को समझाना पड़ता है कि बाय यूजिंग दैट मेडिसिन, दिस मेडिसिन इज वेरी गुड बाय मेड बाय आवर कंपनी. तो ये एक प्रकार का जॉब होता है. या टायर बनाने वाली कंपनी है, फॉर एग्जांपल एमआरएफ कंपनी है, अपोलो कंपनी है, तो वो भी आपको एमआरशिप दे सकती है कि आपको हमारा टायर बेचना है, इंग्लिश मार्केटिंग करना है. तो इसे मार्केट एसोसिएट जैसे इंफॉर्मेशन इंटरव्यू रिक्वेस्ट कि मुझे इंटरव्यू के लिए आप बुलाइए करके. थैंक यू मार्केटिंग एसोसिएट इंटरव्यू रेफर बाय, उनके किसने रेफर किया है तो पर्सन का नाम डाला है. Informational interview discuss XYZ etc. whatever. So the salutations, use appropriate salutations, dear Mr. MS last name or dear hearing manager. Salutations means to say that when we write down that email, at the moment we have to give a respect. Salutation means respect to the someone else. So how we can use? We can call them Mr. Dear. First of all, you can call them dear, Mr., Mrs., or the last name of that person you can write down there. Otherwise, the example is given dear hearing manager. Suppose that if you don't know the name of the person or last name of the person, so then you can call him dear hearing manager. Okay. The first paragraph of the email should be, how should we read it? The first paragraph of your email should include information on what you are writing. The first line, you should come to know that what you are writing. What is your purpose to write this email? Okay, that is very clear. Be clear and direct. And your purpose should be clear and direct. Then, if you are applying for a job, just me job study apply करना साथ. Mention the job title. Mention the job title. Then, if you want an informational interview, that if you want that they should call me for interview, so you can mention it. State that in your opening sentences. Middle paragraph. Middle means बीच का जो paragraph है वो क्या लिखना है? The next sections of your email message should be described what you have to offer the employer, or if you are writing to ask for help, what type of assistance you are seeking. So the middle paragraph is related with your descriptions of personal things. What is your expectation from that person to whom you are sending this email? Might be it might be related to your employment or asking about the health, or what might be the assistant is mother you are seeking ज्याकरता तुम्हाला त्यांची मदत लागते त्याकरता तुम्ही टाकू शकता. Keep it concise and flawless with a relevant punctuation. Punctuation. बाजूचा उभा राहा. चला. तू नाही बघ बेटा त्या मागचा. Punctuation means punctuation माहित नाही बघणं माहित नाही त्याच्यामध्ये दिले. Have you got textbook? Why? Why don't you have textbook? You don't got textbook. Yesterday there was a book seller, na? Why don't you go there? What is punctuation?
Punctuation means symbol.
Symbols that is used while writing something else. Comma, double-headed comma, single comma, then question mark. Are you serious or not about study? What is your name? Prathamesh? Surname? Huh? From where you? Belgaum. Sit down. Okay? Then final paragraph, last concluding paragraph. Last paragraph is very important. There you can show your intentions that I am very thankful to you, etc. like that, whatever. So conclude your paragraph by thanking the employer for considering you for the position or your connection for helping with your job search. Okay? Then email signature, you can do your signature. First name, last name, you can mention your first name, last name there. But actually, what is my suggestion? You should not mention your original name in that. तुमचं ओरिजिनल नाव यामध्ये घ्यायचं नाही. ओरिजिनल ईमेल ॲड्रेस लिहायचा नाही. Because when you are going to write down that board examination, it disclose your identity. You have to write down the fake email or imaginary email. First thing is that imaginary name. Don't write down your own original email address or your own name, own last name. Not. That is not accepted by the board because it discloses your identity. The paper checker will come to know that yes, this is the student and he can contact with you. It is not happened. But actually, if someone else got such kind of objection on you, so you will be disqualified from the examination. That is my personal suggestion to all of you. You should not write down any personal information about your own, about yourself or about someone else that will disclose your identity. You know very well, you have given 10th examination. On the paper, what they do? What they give? Your roll number and then barcode. Sticker is we stick the barcode sticker. Why it is to be do? Why it is to be do? Because that the original name and the original roll number of the person or of that student should not be disclosed to me, to the moderator, to the examiner. That is why it is done by the board. And if in the paper, if you are writing your original name, original surname, original address, you are giving your original email, you are giving, so definitely it will be disclosed to your identity, to the board, even to the examiner, even to the monitor. And if someone got objection on that, you will be disqualified from that examination, you will be terminated from that examination. So for that purpose, it is my humble request to all of you, don't do like that, okay? तो यहाँ पर अगर दिया है तो भी email करी बीच में, okay? और sometimes deliberately in the board examination they directly give the name, surname, address, imaginary. So you have to imagine that I am that person, okay? आपको imagine करना कि मैं वो व्यक्ति हूँ, मुझे अपना खुद का नहीं लिखना है। समझो यहाँ पर आएगा रोहित पुरोहित, रोहित पुरोहित और रोहित और रोहिणी। गर्ल होगी तो क्या लेंगी वो? रोहिणी। बॉयज होगा तो रोहित पुरोहित। और आपको लिखना है, आपका ईमेल एड्रेस भी दिया होगा, रोहित पुरोहित 35/44 gmail.com. Imagine that you are Rohit Purohit or Rohini Purohit and write an email to the Honda company, और वो ईमेल एड्रेस भी दिया गया होगा कभी-कभी, और उस ईमेल एड्रेस पे आपको ईमेल करना होता है। फोन नंबर तो लिखना ही नहीं है, उसका फोन नंबर इमेजिनल डाल दो आप उसके अंदर 8059290423 whatever, so इमेजिनल डालना है आपको, ओरिजिनल नहीं डालना है वहाँ पर। इस तरह से आपको ईमेल राइटिंग दिया गया है। अभी आप पेज नंबर देखिए 108, पेज नंबर 108 दिखाई पड़ रहा है सबको? वहाँ पर आपको ईमेल जो है इस तरह से ड्रॉ करना है। कादम्बरी डोंट डू लाइक दैट, वो जो ईमेल है उस तरह से आपको बॉक्स बनाना है एग्जाम में। इफ यू वांट टू गेट आउट ऑफ 4 मार्क, 4 आउट ऑफ 4, उस तरह से आपको पूरा जो है इनबॉक्स, ड्रॉप एंड ट्रैश, देन रोहिणी चोपड़ा, रोहित चोपड़ा, वो जो सिचुएशन दी गई है हम उसको इन द नेक्स्ट पीरियड वी विल डिस्कस एंड आई विल गिव यू the whole information about this email, okay?